There was once a king, and the king had a very precious crown. And he wanted the crown to be even more precious. He wanted it to be even shinier, and he wanted it to be polished, and he wanted it to be like he had some chashav day coming up. So he searched throughout his entire kingdom to find the most professional polisher. Who's going to be the one who could take care of his crown? Anyways, they found somebody in the distant mountains. He was a poor man, and they found out that he has a tremendous skill. So they called him in. They called him into the palace. He was mamash afraid. I'm here at the palace. Whoa, what's going on? And they bring him down to a private room, no windows, nothing doing. And there's there with tons of different tools. He never saw these tools before. And the king comes down with his whole entourage and he says, this is my crown. I want you to polish my crown. He looks at the crown and says, wow, thousands of jewels and diamonds, precious as anything. And he said, you have 1 week, because the big day coming is in a week from now. Okay. They lock the door. They give him everything he needs, food, drink, whatever he needs, all these tools. And he takes out all of these precious diamonds and pearls. And he puts them on the table. He starts shining each one, this and that. And then he starts putting it together. He's redesigning it, putting it in, and he's mamish making it gorgeous. And then the Yetzer Hara creeps into his head and he says, you could put this crown back the way it was and make it even nicer. Even if there's 1 diamond missing, he won't be able to tell. You could still make it nicer, gorgeous, amazing. And you could take that 1 diamond, put it in your pocket, and no matter how much he pays you, it's going to be worth more. This is the king's crown. But he's like, 1 second, it's a big risk. What if he finds out I stole it? He's going to cut off my hand saying, kill me. Yeah, but this could feed my family for the rest of our lives. And nobody's going to be able to tell. I could design it in such a way. And he's back and forth, and finally the Yetzer Hara got the best of him. And he fell. He took 1 diamond, that nice big one, and he put it in his pocket. And then he finishes the crown. He makes it gorgeous. After a week, he goes to the king. He says, here's your crown. Everybody's there, the guards, the soldiers, this, that. And everyone's looking and they're saying, wow, this is Taka, a job. He did it so beautifully. And the king puts the crown on his head, and mamish takes the king up a few levels. And the king looks at him and he says, wow, I cannot believe this. You did such a good job. I want you to now do our chandelier. And he points to a chandelier with thousands of more diamonds, a huge chandelier. And this pauper who was polishing the crown says, really? He says, yeah. He says, and you want to know why? You want to know why I'm so impressed with your work? He says, why? He says, because I was watching you the entire time. And I saw how professional you are. I was watching you the whole time. And he froze, turned red in the face, and he said, the whole time? He's like, yes. He said, now, instead of killing you, all I'm going to do is I'm going to bend down to you. Could you imagine? Me, the king. I am going to bow down to you. I'm going to lower my head. And I want you to put that diamond back into the crown. That's it. And then I want you to do my chandelier. And the king lowered his head and he put the diamond back. Rabbi Yisai, this is a mashal. The nimshal is, the king is here. The king is, so to speak, coming down to us. And all he's saying is just, return to me. Come back to me. I don't want you gone. I don't want these averes to stay with you. I want you back. Shuva Yisrael ad Hashem Elokecha. Come back to me. I'm your father. You're my child. So I am going to come to you. And I'm going to bend down to you. Rabbi said, this is what's happening at Aseret Simei Tshuva. This is what's happening Erev Yom Kippur. This is what's happening now. Yom Kippur, HaKadosh Baruch Hu's coming to us and he's saying, I want you back. Don't, anxiety, depression, despair, give up, run away. Don't. Come back. Look how much hope there is. Look how much simcha there is. I'm ready to clean you. I'm ready for you to come home, to return. So come back to me. Come back to me, my child.